So we have here 3 people who want to participate in this little movement exercise. So please come and actually stand behind the chair, and just before we get down to the chair, often what we find is that when we do exercise in the chair, it also changes the way how we can stand afterwards, how our posture feels. So for a moment, just sense for yourself, how easily is it for you to stand? What is your distribution of weight over your feet? Do you feel balance? Do you feel more weight over one leg or the other? And how much effort is it? The next lesson that I'm going to teach is a lesson that helps many people who have back pain or discomfort in their back. Notice how much effort it takes to stand. Good. And we will come at the end of the lesson to standing to see if something has changed. Please sit down on your Core 360 and find a good seating position, and make sure that your feet are in a position on the ground that you feel safe. And you can begin to wiggle around a little bit, that you could feel like you can move. Yeah? Good. Okay, then please place your right hand onto your lower back. And do it like in the lower back, that the knuckles of your fingers are kind of lined up with your spine there somewhere. And you place your other hand, the left hand, on the top of the head. Just like that. And begin now to make a small movement, not a biggest movement, a small movement, a gentle movement, that you begin to rock your chair, your pelvis a little bit backwards and forwards. Just a small movement. Exactly. Very small. Very nice. And notice how the chair helps you in that rocking. And notice when you rock backwards, if you can feel something happens through your back and through your chest, if you can round your back a little bit, and you can lower the head a little bit, and you can even look down, and when you move in the opposite direction, you can feel how your head comes back up again and how you become more erect. So you just alternate between like a gentle small rounding, and feel if does all of your back begins to round. What happens in your chest? Does your chest round? Do you begin to look down? Let your head come down a bit, and you can use even your belly, like you can pull your belly in when you round. See if you can pull your belly in when you round, and when you come up, that you even push your belly out a bit, and see how that helps you. And you can lift the head more, you can even look up. That's right. So a gentle movement, and slowly. It's not important that you do 25 repetitions, but movements all over the back. Good. Now, take your hands down and just pause a moment and just feel how it is to sit. If sitting feels any different after having done these little movements. Now, place your other hand on top of the head and the other hand behind. So the right hand on top of the head, the left hand behind. That's right. Now, start again, finding the movement from your pelvis, and the chair allows you to find that rocking backwards so that your back rounds, and you can even exhale. See that you let the air out of your lungs as you round yourself and the head comes down. You can look in between your legs, and then as you come up, you can inhale, you can feel how your belly can push out a bit, and you can even look up. So you find movement over the entire length of your spine, like a rounding from the top all the way down, and an extension from the bottom all the way up. The chair allows that to find that movement through the whole spine, like a rounding and then an extension in the opposite direction. And we want to find like a balancing. So here again, like a rounding gentle, that's right, and then an extension as far as it is easy without going into discomfort or pain or doing the maximum, a gentle movement. Okay, then leave all that and take your hands down and notice how it feels to sit after just having done this lesson. How often we've been asked, how can I find my most optimal sitting position? And often just this little exercise can help people to sit better, to feel more that their posture has improved. Now, get yourself up and stand and feel how it is to stand at the end of this lesson. If standing feels in any way different, like your sense of balance, your sense of uprightness after having done this little exercise.